Welcome to episode number 23 of the Arena podcast. My name is Emily.
I'm Rose.
And welcome.
Hello.
It's Rod's birthday today, that's why there's cards.
Yes, I am 29 for the third time.
She's 47 today, so that's exciting. Yeah, we haven't podcasted in a little bit, but we have some bits and pieces to show.
Yeah.
It's been a very spinning kind of oriented couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So there'll be quite a bit of that. But before then, let's talk about some knitting. You want to go first?
No, you can go first.
Okay, well, yeah, I was just making sure I actually had it. What I'm working on at the moment is a sort of slouchy sock that I've got in a different yarn. So I've only got a cuff so far, so it only looks like that. But it's called Carmen's Shopper Sock. It's translated from Dutch, German, something like that. And it's like you alternate brioche and rib, so it gives like a slouchy effect, and then you knit a foot on it. And I have some in some West Yorkshire spinners that I really like, and so I wanted another pair. But this yarn is stuff that we got not the summer just gone, the summer before, when we went to London. So it's from iKnit. Which isn't even open anymore.
No, it's online only.
But I started knitting it into a hat and then decided I didn't want it to be a hat. I wanted it to be these socks. So I unravelled the hat. I'm alright. I unravelled the hat and now it's becoming socks. But this is as far as I've got on the socks so far. So this is just a twisted rib to start off. It's a really easy pattern. It's only just two different... I say that. It's a really easy pattern if you know how to knit socks. Because it doesn't tell you how to knit the foot. It just says knit the foot. But, it says do your favourite sock or something like that.
All right, okay.
But it tells you the two different alternating stitch patterns. So, like, round one is like the rib. And then round two are the two rounds of brioche that you repeat over and over. And then you just alternate them as it says. And then you knit a foot. And then that's it. So, it's a pretty simple pattern. As long as you know how to knit socks.
Yeah. Or you have access to another pattern that will tell you how to knit a sock.
Yeah. So that is that one that I've just started. I started a couple of days ago, I think, because I sat and unravelled my hat. Unravelled my hat and wound it back up into a ball.
I think you started it at mine, so that would have been Thursday?
Did I cast it on at yours?
Yeah, because you had like a ball and no
possibly.
stitches.
Yeah, oh yeah, very possibly, yeah. I think I unravelled it the day before. I think I was watching DVDs and I sat and unravelled the ball of... unravelled the hat. So that's that. The next one, which I'm going to show in just a second after I've done this stitch, so my stitch marker doesn't drop onto the floor, is one... I can't remember if I've shown this one or not. I think I have. My other sock isn't in there. Hang on. It's in here.
Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. I'm sorry. I'm not very musical. That's probably not a kind interlude.
So this is the... Oh, I could put a sock blocker, couldn't I? This is the Mrs. Weasley's family sock. I've got like two. In fact, I think I'm wearing... Yeah, I'm wearing a pair right now. I'm wearing the ones that are actually in the Molly Weasley colour. But I love the pattern. I love the texture. So this is the third pair that I've knit with this particular pattern. I'm going to pull out some of the stuff that I've done on the second one, and I'll show you why in a second. But this is the first one, and it's done. That's the first one.
So getting stuck on your sock blocker.
Yeah. So this is the brown is West Yorkshire Spinners something cinnamon, I think.
I think so.
Hang on, let's have a look. Cinnamon, yeah, cinnamon stick. And then this orangier one is this one, which is turmeric. So it's a spicy sock. So this is the first one. Again, this is an easy peasy pattern, but I really like the texture that it gives. With a nice contrasting heel and toe, slip stitch heel. So this one looks really good. And I was doing my second one yesterday while we were at the Spinning Guild Open Day, and I ballsed it up. So I'm gonna rip it out and, well, rip some of it out. Mainly because you're supposed to count every 4 rows, you do the pattern row, and I just lost count and stopped paying any attention. So there's now a big gap where there's no pattern. Like that. Whoops, like that. So I think I'm going to rip back to where the pattern actually is and then redo it and try and pay attention this time.
Well, you won't have to be, you know, chatting to quite so many people.
Yeah.
Probably.
So those are my 2 socks. The other thing that I've nearly finished, and in fact I probably could have finished by now, but I haven't. Oh, I've got the stuff that I bought yesterday as well to talk about. Is my boxy. The main body of it is done. Huzzah! So I'm in the process of doing the neckband at the moment, so let's see if I can get this like up without losing all of the stitches. So the shoulders have been joined together. So there's you can see the neckband at the top. The shoulders are not that big. So the way it works is it's like, you can't even see. So the shoulder actually comes all the way down to my elbow. So I'll knit little sleeves that fit just there, and then it'll be a big baggy on each side sort of jumper. But it's good. It fits really nicely, which I'm really happy about. It's flipping huge, which is why it took so long.
Well, it's supposed to be. That's the whole idea, isn't it?
I know, but that's what I mean. It's massive, which is why it took so long, and it's small stitches. But I'm really pleased with it. So I just need to get the neckband and the little sleeves done, and then it's finished. Oh, well, and then I block it, and then it's finished. Yeah, but I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased. So it's got like a little patterned bit on the top, like a little ribbed patterny bit at the top as well.
Do you mean garter stitch?
No, it's rib. Well, it's garter stitch and stocking stitch, so it's rib like that way. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm chuffed with that. I haven't done any work on it in a little while, but
it's getting a bit big now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not very portable, so it's one that I have to do while I'm at home or sitting somewhere where I don't need to go anywhere. So I haven't done anything on it for a week or 2, but there's so much. There's not very much that needs to be done. It's just a bit of a neckband and some very small sleeves, so I could probably finish it in a couple of days. So doing stuff. I just need to get moving, and I've got stacks of yarn left, so I'm not going to run out.
Ooh.
So that is that, and those are my 3 things that are works in progress. I don't have any finished objects.
Okay, I have a finished object.
Do you have any whips?
I do. I'm currently knitting. This is, where's the camera over there? The start of a sock. This is the ribbing, and this is what it's going to grow up to turn out to look like. This is the first sock. This is yeah, it is. It is a yarn I got from Alternate Universe. It's a sock set. I think it's called the Rainbow Riot sock set by, is it Pixie Yarn?
Pixie Yarns.
Pixie Yarns. And then it's got this purple for contrasting heels and toes. And yeah, basically it's a lot of black with rainbow.
Yeah.
And it's when it's in the ribbing and sort of a same number of stitches on the foot, it sort of pulls in sort of these rainbow stripes.
Yeah.
Which I really like. And then it looks a bit crazy up here where I've got the extra stitches for the gusset. So that's cool. So I'm liking how, I'm pleased with how this one turned out, and I'm optimistic that the other one will look similar and nice and good. And yeah, I'm knitting this on a teeny tiny 2mm circular needle in a little bag, and I've divided my my heels and toe yarn and this yarn into 2 balls by winding it into a centre pull ball and then winding it into like a 2-stranded centre pull ball and then cutting the loop at the end so that I could get exactly half, which was good because I had very little of the black yarn left over from this sock. So because it's a 70 gram sock set, you get 50 grams of this colour and 20 grams of this. So I didn't have enough yarn to make a very long sock because I've got quite long feet and also quite wide feet. So I had to, you know, sacrifice the cuff. Although I do like short socks. And,
yeah.
They look cool on camera. They look sort of,
They do.
I don't know, more jazzy. or more like, you know, those TV things that
Yeah.
used to, I can't remember what they're called or what they were, but like I got a vague memory of
like a TV. Yeah.
I wonder if this will make the camera go funny.
Maybe. If you hold it like right up to the camera, it might make it all wonky. Who knows?
No. Okay. Well, sorry if that made your telly go all wonky.
Yeah.
Or your phone or whatever you're watching us on. So that is work in progress number 1. And then work in progress number 2 is a brioche. It's the start of a brioche cowl. It's made using the leftovers from this jumper, and also this that I spun for this jumper but didn't end up using for this jumper. It is 2-colour brioche, so I've got the green colour, and then on the other side the other colours are dominant. And basically I'm going round and around, but I tried it onto a longer circular needle and stretched it out, and it's actually huge. I mean, it's bunched up, it looks like neck size, but it's like this stretched out. So I need to work out how to do decreases in brioche. And I know there are videos on YouTube, but I actually have to sit down and watch one of them with my knitting so that I can do it as I go along, otherwise, because it looks really complicated. I'm sure actually doing it is simpler, but it's hard to learn without the actual knitting. And they have really complicated like abbreviations for brioche. Well, they have complicated abbreviations for brioche anyway, but like decreases in brioche sound really like scary. So yeah, this is hand spun yarn, mostly John Arbon fibre. I can't remember what the names of the colours were, but it was a mix of merino and zwart balls, or swartbles. I'm not sure how you pronounce it in Dutch. But yeah, it's coming out nice. I'm enjoying knitting something in 2-colour brioche. I think it's the first time I've done that. I learned a new cast on to cast on for 2-colour brioche in the round. That was kind of, well, I can't remember whether it's difficult or not now. I had to watch a video while I was doing it, so probably. I don't think I could do it again now without watching the video again, so I haven't really learnt it. I did it, and I knew it while I was doing it, and then I've forgotten it again.
Okay.
But, you know, it looks really cool. You can see the cast on edge kind of blends in a bit with the netting, so it's very appropriate. I suppose you could use it for, do it in 1 colour for normal rib, but I tend to do, well, for single rib I tend to do just a ribbed cable cast on because that's easy. So yeah, that is nearly halfway through the yarn. So, I'm going to decrease the number of stitches. The next half should be a bit taller, and then it will be a cowl. And yeah, that is what I'm knitting on right now.
And you've got a finished object as well.
I have a pair of finished objects.
Wow.
I have.
Oh, you just kicked the camera.
Oh no. Whoops.
There we go. I fixed it.
I'm sorry. You're fixing it.
There we go.
Whoops.
I fixed it.
Yeah, the tripod is right in front of me, and in hindsight that was a mistake. Because yeah, I cannot be trusted to keep my feet still. These are my finished socks, my finished sort of autumnal hand spun socks.
Very nice.
The fibre is Suffolk, I think. Or is it Sussex? I think it's Suffolk. I always get Suffolk and Sussex confused. I'm pretty sure it's Suffolk, because, yeah, that's the one where I don't have relatives. I think. I don't know. But yeah, this is sheep fibre that I spun 3-ply and knitted into these socks. And the fibre was from porpoise fur, and it was called leaf peepers. So this is very, very autumnally, and it's come out very autumnally looking. These are, I think, these are the first socks I knitted using magic loop. This one I think I knitted from the toe up, and this one from the top down. But no, I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell. So And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with them. They're my standard sort of 2x2 and then 6x2 ribbing for stretchiness and general staying on my foot, staying up my leg. And yeah, slip stitch heel that you can't really see because it's sideways. There we go. Yeah, so I'm very pleased with these. I quite enjoyed the magic loop, but these needles were 2¼ mm, and I think I prefer my socks on 2s because these are a little bit loose, especially because I was expecting, when I was spinning the fibre, I was expecting it to fluff up a lot when I sort of washed it and dried it, and it didn't as much as I was expecting. So yeah, it would probably be better to knit these on 2s, so they might wear out fairly quickly, but I have quite a lot of the yarn left, so I could always darn them. And anything else to say about them? They went to Spinning Guild yesterday for the open day to be on the sock table, and they've come back none the worse for wear. Yeah, I'm very pleased. And they're covered in hair, and I'm going to say it's Em's hair.
Thanks.
It might not be Em's hair, but I'm going to blame her anyway.
I forgot that these instructions are translated and make no sense.
Okay. We've got no idea what you're doing.
Slip the next purl stitch purlwise and leave the yarn on the right hand needle.
Okay.
Slip knit stitch purlwise and leave the yarn on the needle. Purl stitch and yarn over together.
Okay. Oh, good luck with that.
No idea. Anyway, I figured it out before. I'm sure I can do it again.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be brioche, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is brioche.
I don't remember how that works for brioche.
Okay. Maybe we need to look at the brioche videos later, because I need to learn how to decrease.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, we've got to do spinning stuff anyway now.
Yeah.
So, right. We've done quite a bit of spinning-y stuff because yesterday was the Spinning Guild open day, and last weekend, so this time last week, we were at, where were we? Winterbourne.
Yes, we were in a medieval
barn for their apple orchard day, doing spinning. So we got quite a bit of spinning done.
Well, you got quite a bit of spinning done.
I did.
I've got not that much spinning done.
So, do we want to do spinning first and then show the, like, other bits that we've got?
Yeah.
The fibre and stuff?
Yeah, we'll talk about spinning.
Okay, cool. So, the first one that I spun is this. This is bamboo, 100% bamboo from Alternate Universe. I can't remember the name of it. So I've just spun it as a single. I'm going to be spinning it with these two lovely braids. They all go together. As you can see, this is what I'm spinning currently, this one. So I started that one yesterday, and it's currently on my wheel. And these are all 100% bamboo. And then I'm going to apply them together as a 3-ply. And I know that Kim intended for these 3 colours to, like, be together, complement each other. So I'm going to make a bamboo 3-ply. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll look very pretty, I hope.
It'll be beautiful. That's what it'll be.
So that's, yeah, so that's the 100% bamboo. So I'd spun a bit of that before the apple orchard day, but I think at least half of that I spun when we were there for the apple orchard day. The other thing that I've done is, which I did yesterday, is to ply together two bobbins. One of South Africa, which is, they're both Hilltop Cloud Fibre Club ones, Time Travellers Club ones. And one is South Africa, which, well, you can show that one in a minute.
Okay.
And the other one was To Boldly Go. So they were both dark, sort of black colours. And you can see this has got sort of the specks of colour are from the To Boldly Go ones. And then it's plied with a sort of, almost like a dark reddy brown, purpley black colour as well. So that's a 2-ply. And it looks pretty nifty.
Yeah.
I'm quite chuffed for that. It's good because it's come out nice and floofy. It's nice and soft and squishy.
Well, the To Boldly Go is partly alpaca, isn't it?
Yeah.
That'll be all.
But I love the way it looks. I love the colours. And like, yeah, I really like that. So it's going to be a shawl, I think. A lacy shawl. I do want it to be like a Halloweeny shawl, but it's not going to get knit before then. So it'll have to just be a lacy shawl I can wear next year.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a Halloween next year, so.
But yeah, I really like those colours together. I like how it's very dark, and then if you look at it, you can see all the little sort of bits of colour. Put it in front of your face. There we go. I'm trying to get it in the light so you can see all the colour properly. There we go. Yeah, so as I said, I'm spinning the purple bamboo at the moment, and yeah, that's quite a lot of spinning done in a week for me, I think.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your spinning?
Yeah. Okay, so what I was spinning at the medieval barn was my South Africa, and I'm going to pretend that this is it, even though it's the leftovers from Ems. Yeah, so I didn't bring my wheel with me to Ems this time, because yesterday was the Spinning Guild Open Day and I had to bring a whole load of other stuff for that, so I didn't have room in my car. So we'll pretend, actually this I think is more than I've spun on my bobbin.
I realised what I'm doing wrong, sorry.
Okay. So this is the South Africa. It's hard to, because the end of the bobbin is kind of blocking the light. Yeah.
Put it in front of my face.
No. Focus camera. No, it's going to focus on my face, isn't it? It will. Oh yeah, no, maybe. Okay, well, sorry about that. That did something very weird to the colour, but I don't think it focused. But yeah, that's very cool. On my tiny Turkish spindle. This is my tiny Turkish spindle, and this is a tiny bit of fibre. I got, I think a couple of years ago, a package from Hilltop Cloud, which is a goodie bag of like sort of 5 and 10 gram bits of fibre that you can spin. You can do what you want with them. You can either blend them together or spin them together into like a long stripy skein, or spin them separately. And I bought the bag to use with my Turkish spindle, and then I didn't spin anything on my Turkish spindle because I tend to spin on my spinning wheel because it's quicker. But the spindle is very portable, and when we were at the apple orchard harvest something day, we I had this so I could wander around and still be spinning, rather than, you know, wandering around and, you know, neglecting my duty as a spinner, demonstrating with the guild. So this is a Turkish spindle. I spun this little crazy nest of fibre last weekend, and then yesterday I spun most of this. Actually, yesterday I spun all of this, this other half. And then what I'm going to do, this is the really cool bit about Turkish spindles. So I've saved it to show you on the podcast, because
exciting.
I know, I'd never seen it done before I got a Turkish spindle, I don't think, and I didn't quite understand how it was going to work, because you don't have to unwind. It's kind of floofed out because it's been off it's not under tension anymore, but you can take the cop off your spindle without having to do, you know, instead of unwinding it from a traditional spindle, in a Turkish spindle you can just take the spindle away from the cop. And I had a problem with this yesterday. There we are, hard to get the stick to. You slide the shaft of the spindle off, and then you slide the arms of the spindle, and then I just dig out that blue leader thread, and I'm ready to start plying. And my spindle just whoop, whoop, reassembles, and it's ready to go. So I think this is why a Turkish spindle is my favourite kind of spindle. And yeah, it's the only spindle I do any spindling on. But yeah, it's really cool. And yeah, I'm really pleased with my two little, they're called turtles because they're kind of that shape. Oh no, there we are. Just dig out my leader yarns and I'm ready to go with the plying. So that's cool. So yeah, I didn't do that much spinning because spindle spinning takes longer. So that's about maybe 10 grand, maybe 15 or 20. It's taken me like 2 weekends to do, but that's fine. I'm playing with my spindle now. Because it is cool. Yeah, I also made myself a bag with a silky lining. Well, actually it is silk, from an old skirt. So that I've got a bag to store it in, because I was storing it in a plastic freezer bag. And that was also, you know, when you've got like a nice knitting bag, you don't want to get out your plastic freezer bag and be like, and also here's my spinning.
So, a spinning bag.
Yeah. Now maybe I will be more likely to take my spindle out and about and do a bit of spinning on the go and actually get through that bag of bits of fibre.
Very nice.
I know. So that is my spinning.
Okay.
Do you want to show
the
stuff you bought yesterday?
Yeah.
And the Hilltop Cloud
fibre.
So and
we'll go for stuff I got yesterday. So yesterday it was the Spinning Guild Open Day. I do not know or really remember the name of where this is from, but it was from a person
called Corrie.
That's right. Oh yeah, she's on thingy, isn't she? She's on Instagram, maybe. I think we will put her Instagram. Okay. And I bought this beauty. It's lovely rainbow braid. It is merino with some sparkle, which I think is Lena. But look, you can see the sparkle. If I don't just say, you can see all the sparkliness. But it's so rainbow and pretty. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it except for maybe look at it and be very happy.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
But that was my purchase from yesterday. And we've also had the Hilltop Cloud Time Travellers Club fibre for this month, which is this and this. I can't remember what the fibre is. Can you remember?
It is Corriedale and Llama.
There you go, Corriedale and Llama. And it's called Penicillin.
And it's the colour of the kind of mould you get on bread. Or oranges.
And oranges. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is mould. It's a really nice colour actually. It's got like a nice sheen to it. It's grey blue, like mould, I guess.
Yeah, it is the colour of mould.
But if you look at it closely, you can see like patches where there's a bit more blue and patches where there's some green and brown, and so there's some good colours in there.
Yeah, I think if you don't associate it with mould, or you don't, you know, put like little tiny wisps of it on your food, it is not disgusting in a mouldy way.
No, well, it's a nice colour.
Yeah, it's a nice colour, but when you like, see it on your food, you think, ugh, because you know what it is.
So those were my two, or are two, because Roz has got the other half of that.
Yeah,
Time Travellers Club 1. And now we're finally going to catch up with all our giveaways.
Yes.
So, if you were the person who won the giveaway for the Down Sheepy Lane, you should have been contacted by Roz. She contacted you today because I was rubbish and didn't contact you. So she's in. I'm just going to turn around and try and find the other prize while you entertain people.
Okay. Look at my sock.
So
this is kind of like the yarn equivalent of the To Boldly Go fibre, isn't it? Like the
kind of is, yeah.
colour.
So our giveaway that we did as our first Podiversary giveaway back in June was for these lovely set of stitch markers, and these are from Em's Craft and Chat.
It's Em's Craft and Chat 2 now.
Craft and Chat 2, yes. She's now back on Instagram and stuff, but under a different name. So we will put her info in. But there's some beautiful stitch markers. Are you going to draw? Have you drawn already for it?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Are you going to look at it?
I've just got a piece of paper to write it down. Because we didn't write it down last time and I had to go back and watch the podcast
have you got the thread up?
No, that's your job.
Oh, right. Okay. Well,
you did it last time.
Okay.
I'm going to do the writing down. And you can do the finding the thread.
How many did we have in the thread?
I don't know. Let's look at the thread and find out. Oh. Emily's looking at Gary Barlow on Wikipedia.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm making music noises and that's not appropriate. Because
Oh, you got to do something. You didn't give me adequate warning.
I'm sorry.
That I was going to need to...
Well, I'm sorry, it looks a bit like cheating if we do it, like, off the podcast. Like, in case it's someone...
Yeah, I thought you might have it up on yours.
Sorry. I can't have it up on my phone when recording.
We've got, like, 2 entries.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have. Oh, no, 3. Oh, no more. Yeah, okay, sorry. No, that's... Yeah.
What number is that?
Hang on. Let me check that that's the right one.
Yeah.
Yes, right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, my bad. 6 entries.
Yeah. So it's from 2 to 7.
And we'll do a... Yeah. Hang on, let me check. 1, 2, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, between 2 and 7. Random.org. Random.org. Right. Numbers between 2 and 7.
Yes. I will write it down.
2 and 7 generate. And the winning number is number 3.
Okay.
There it is, number 3. No, you can't see. says number 3. And number 3 is Knitting or Death.
Okay.
Which she was looking forward to walking the dog when it's not raining. And she loves the podcast. Thank you, Knitting or Death. I choose knitting, by the way. So Roz or I, probably Roz, let's face it, will get in contact with you so that we can send these buttes off to you. It's lovely step stitch markers. Excellent. And we have another, well, kind of a knit-alongy giveaway.
Yes.
So
we're going to have a knit-along.
We are.
There's going to be a prize.
Well, there is. So Lady Roz over here, who's getting quite nifty at the old bag making, has made loads of bags to sell, and for yesterday's, open day. And this is one. And
that didn't get sold.
A Christmas one. Let's take the fluff out. So this is a Christmas bag made by this lady, and we're going to give it away.
It's a triangle pouchy bag. It's got a lining. It's got a zip.
It's got my hair attached to it.
Yeah, it's probably still going to have
everything has my hair attached to it. I'll try and de-hair it before we send it.
Yeah, but some inevitably will.
So that's the prize.
Yeah.
Triangle bag. It's kind of Christmassy. It's got Christmas cookies on it. So
we're going to ornaments.
Oh yeah, I suppose so.
That's a sewn thing. I'm pointing at the side. You can't see that's a sewn thing.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a knit along giveaway, and we will open a thread in Ravelry. We're going to run it from now until the 1st of December.
Yes.
And it's a very broad category. It's basically, if you can relate it to Christmas, then it counts.
Yes.
So it could be a yarn that is red and green, and that's Christmassy. It could be that you are knitting your dad a jumper for Christmas, and so you could enter that. It could be that you have a yarn called Fairy Lights or Christmas Tree or something like that. Or you might be knitting an ornament.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you can somehow relate it to Christmas.
Or it could be yarn you were given for Christmas.
Yeah, it could be yarn that you got as a gift last year for Christmas, or however, whenever.
Yeah.
As long as you can somehow relate it to Christmas, then it's good.
And we will then we'll draw entries, and we'll send the winner.
We will draw on the 1st of December. Are we saying finished object?
Yes.
So it needs to be you need to finish it and posted a picture of it on the Ravelry thread by the 1st of December.
Yeah.
So we'll close the thread on the 1st.
You don't have to have you don't have to have not started it.
Yeah, works in progress count, but it needs to be finished. And also, if you're knitting stuff for Christmas presents, this means it'll, motivate you to be finished by the 1st of December.
And then you'll have a nice Christmas project bag, hopefully in time for Christmas.
So that will be about, I don't even want to think about how close December is, to be quite honest. But
it's over a month. Like a month and
a half.
Yeah, because it's the 14th today.
Yeah. So the thread will be open all the way from now, which is middle of October, all the way through till the 1st of December. Post your finished objects in the thread. As long as they're finished at some point between when you are watching this podcast and the 1st of December, they count. So if you're watching this podcast and you're right now just casting off the last stitch on your Christmas socks, it counts. It's good.
Yeah.
Marvellous. I won't be checking. It's fine.
Yeah, we're not going to come to your house.
We're not going to be like, could you tell me the exact time you cast it off? Because I feel you hadn't watched the podcast yet. I feel you watched it later in the afternoon. We don't care. It's fine.
Yeah.
So that is going to be our giveaway for Christmas time. So that's exciting. And we're going to have to keep both of us are going to have to make sure we get it together. Otherwise, you're not going to have the bag by Christmas.
Yes, we're going to have to watch.
We will make sure
in the Ravelry group.
We will make sure that it's definitely closed by the 1st of December, and that you get sent the bag as soon after that as possible. As soon as we podcast after that.
Yeah. If you live somewhere like, I don't know, where it's a lot. If you don't live in the UK and you live somewhere with an unreliable postal system, you might not get it by Christmas.
Yeah. Anyone can enter. Doesn't matter where you live. Oh, I didn't see where this other lady lived. Let's see if it says.
I know the lady who won the yarn lives in America.
Oh, cool. Knitting or Death lives in East Sussex.
Okay.
St Leonard's-on-Sea. Oh, I have a friend that lives there.
Yeah. Is that your friend?
Possibly not.
That sounds like an Eddie Izzard fan, Knitting or Death.
Yeah, that
sounds like Cake or Death.
Yeah, I think that's why I said knitting, please.
Yeah.
I made a funny. That's what that was.
Oh, okay. You're funny.
Yeah. So that is our giveaway for Christmas, which is cool.
Our Christmas knit along.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try and finish my other pair of socks that I'm knitting Magic Loop 2 at a time.
Right.
Because the yarn is called Electric Christmas Tree. So that's got the word Christmas in it. It counts.
Might try, because I'm going to go to my local knitting shop at the end of the month and get the new West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas yarn.
Yes.
So I might see if I can knit those up before the beginning of December.
Yeah.
Although I won't wear them until Christmas.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
Are we going to both wear them on Christmas Day like we did last time?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to get that and knit. I'm going to get that yarn and knit some socks for Christmas as well. I don't think of these socks that I'm knitting at the moment as actually very Christmassy colours because they've got a lot of pink and
to be fair,
bright fairy-like colours in.
The socks that I knit for my dad at the beginning of the year, that's a Christmas colour.
Yeah,
because it was one of their previous Christmas colours, but it's not as Christmassy.
Yeah. So as you can see, definitions of what count as Christmassy vary.
I know. So you could be like, it's sparkly. Christmas is sparkly. There you are. Yeah. So it's fine. That's about it, I think. Yeah. I rambled on about that long enough.
I was going to say, we're calling it a knit along, but if it's crochet, I think that counts, yeah.
A something along.
Yeah.
You could spin as well if you wanted to. If you spin up some fibre that's Christmassy, that counts too.
Yeah.
Oh, more the merrier.
Yeah.
Write Christmas on a piece of paper and stick the thing on and go, there, now it's Christmassy. That counts as well. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
Christmas craft along.
This is my Christmas pumpkin socks that I've made. Yeah. Right, I'm going to stop rambling now.
Okay. I think that's, I think now that we've implemented, no one, by the way, complained about the lack of like stuff written along the bottom. So I think I'm going to stick with the just minimal editing. And then I might even, if YouTube cooperates, get this up today.
Can you imagine?
I know.
Amazing.
Roz in speedy editing. Shock!
It's the new you. Now you've turned a year older. Suddenly you're like, I'm very responsible at doing stuff. All right.
Well, we kind of need to get it up soon so that we can start the knit along, craft along. I've got the thing the wrong way around. Look at the
right. Come on. Let's be done before we send people away.
Yeah. Oh, I just had a thought. Maybe we could put some handspun in this for the winner. Because I've got a box with a lot of handspun in it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Because, when you give people a purse, you're supposed to put a little bit of money in. So when we give people a bag, I'm sure we're supposed to put like a little bit of something in.
It's a good plan. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Awesome.
Have a think about how we can get you a handspun yarn that you would like.
Yeah.
Maybe that can be part of the submission. You have to tell us, what kind of weights of yarn you like or what kind of colours.
That's very specific.
Well,
good grief.
Well, that will get exactly what they want. But if you say, I hate yellow, I won't give you a yellow yarn.
Okay.
Or, I only knit with like skinny yarn, I won't send you a chunky yarn.
Right. Good. Fantastic.
We'll work that out.
We'll work it out. Anyway.
We've got until December.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you very much.
And we will see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.